All right, it's Thursday, and I think we can finish up our variables here. So let's go from 17 until the end. And I want to express that if you get stuck in this, you got to get that thing fixed in your head before you move on. This video is great. Please watch it. If you're in class, we'll watch it. But if you're at home, please watch this video. It'll make things more clear, even if you feel like you got it, because it does get a little more intense. Okay, variables, the mental model. Okay, so if you didn't watch the video, I'll kind of go over a little bit of it here quick. So you could do this on paper or whatnot. So we have two variables being created, A and B. One is 3 and one is 7, so it's there. But just remember, we don't want to say equals, we're going to say gets. So if A gets B, B is 7, A now becomes 7 and B is still 7. And then if we do B equals A becomes, or B becomes 7 as well. It's not like they flip-flop. Okay, so it's always order of operation. So you always got to work from the top down to make it sure it's in the right. So they both end up becoming 7 because A gets B. Okay? All right. So with that in mind, it should help you do some of these other things. All right? So let's look at reassignment. So for example, you can change the value and keep changing it over and over. So if we look at this, for example, num1 equals num1 plus 10, for example, it would look something like this. All right, so num1 is established as 7, and then if you want to add 10 to it, 7 plus 10 is 17, then becomes num1 then becomes 17. Okay, num equals num1 plus 10. All right, 17. So make a prediction on this. So if we see variable some number equals 7, what if some number then equals some number plus 1? Or think of it as this way. Some number gets the value of some number plus 1. And then we see plus 1. And then we see plus 1. And each time after, it prints the value of some number is now this. So it looks, what do you think is going to happen when we hit run here? Think about it. Okay, let's do it. So you can see it says the value of some number is now 8, 9, 10. Because we have 3 console logs, right, printed, 1, 2, 3. And each time that number goes up. It's not like it runs through the entire code every time. It just runs from top to bottom. 7, then 8, print, 9, print, 10, print. Okay? And we don't even have it here. Some num equals some num times some number times 10. Ooh, what would that equal? Let's try that out. I'm just going to copy this line right here and paste it right here. So that would be, you betcha, 100. Okay? All right. Finish. Moving forward. Hopefully you guessed right. Again, if you're stuck, please stop. Email me, call, talk in class. Oh, by the way, I should mention, I will not be in class Friday. I'm sorry. I have to deal with something, let's just say. So I will not be in school on Friday. So if you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I'll get to it over the weekend. All right, the next several levels all present changes related to moving memory, so having the value of numbers change. So originally x equals 2, y equals 3, and we want it to get, so it says the value of y is y should be 5. So let's run this and see what that looks like. So right here it says the value of y is 3, y should be 5. So how could we get it to be 5? Okay, so we're going to put our code right here. I'm going to erase that, or I can just put it right below here, I guess. How could we get it to equal that? So we're going to start using operators. So let's do y equals, well, we need to equal 5. So 2 plus 3, right? I'm not going to use numbers, though. I'm going to say y gets the value of y plus x. Okay? And semicolon. Now, if you want to use the blocks, totally fine to use. You can drag those out and use them that way instead. Okay? So hopefully this makes sense. So x is 2, y is 3. How can I get y to equal that? Well, I do y plus x. Don't do 2 plus 3. You're not allowed to do that. You have to do, you have to use the values that are given to you, okay? And then you have to modify them to get it to work. All right, so let's finish here. Try this. Oh, let's play it. There you go. The value of y is 5. Y should be 5. Got it. We did it. Moving on. So there you're going to see a pattern here develop by getting all these to work. Let's run it, see what happens. It says 3. Okay. All right, try another one. Click through the problem, starter code, and then let's get it to equal the correct thing. Oh, wait. Click through to see the new problem. Okay. So the goal is to get it to say that. All right, so 3. All right. I think we can go on, though, from this one. I don't think we actually have to do it, right? All right. All right. So here's the starting code. And right now, if I hit run, the value of x is 2, but x actually should be 7. Okay? So we can have, oops, hold on a second. So to get 2 and 3 together, okay. So we do have other operators we could use. There's a lot of ways we could actually get to 7. But let's keep it simple for now. So we need x to change value, right? Well, we're going to need a 3. How about x equals x plus x? That would work. All right. So now we're up to 4. And then let's do x equals x plus y. All right. Semicolon. Let's run that. Yeah, 7. See, we got it. All right. So the value of x is up to 7 now when it started with 2 because we were able to add it to itself and add it plus y. And x is now 7. All right. Finish up. It gets harder, but I know you can do it. Okay. Now we have to get to 8 and x equals 2. Okay. That shouldn't be too bad, actually. So we can just do, let's use a different operator this time. Let's actually drag them in, because I don't know if you like to see it that way or not, but we can do variable x equals, and then we can do x times x times x. What would that give us? That would give us 8. And hey, we could just copy and paste that and do it again. Or wait, no, not. That'll give us too much, won't it? Oh, that's 16. Let's do a plus instead then. X plus x. All right, there we go. Boom! Did it. So as you can see, you should probably try these on your own to get a handle of it. This gets more difficult, which is fun, but try it on your own and then come back to me if you're stuck. But let's go through this. All right, so it looks like we got, maybe I should watch show blocks. Might be easy for you to see. It gets hard to read, actually. Okay. And you can use these still, like right here. Ooh, x equals. All right, so we got to get x to equal 3 and y to equal 2. And we have z. Oh, I love this one. Okay, how about x equals, how about this? Z equals x. So it's like a placeholder. All right? And then we can do, y, or x equals y. Huh? All right, let's see if that worked. All right, so we got x to equal 3. And how do we get y to equal 2? Well, what turned into 2? Yep, z. So let's go back over here, and let's do, y equals z. Let's see if we got it. Yes, it works! So having a placeholder variable can be super useful. All right, try another one. Here's the starting code. All right, we got it. We can print it right here. We don't have to look at the directions. All right. Oh, wait. Do we want to set that? Oh, it's making us work a little harder, so we actually have to put this part in. So, little clue here. We can just copy this right here. Okay. Whoop. All right. Oh, there's an error. What'd I do? Z. Oh, it's asking for Z, but there is no Z. So let's put a Z in there. Var Z equals 4. All right, that's our starting code. All right, let's do it. So there we go. We got the same thing as them now. So it should be 2, it should be 6, it should be 8. All right, so how do we get this? And you can go down here and hit the hint. I'm going to try to walk through it. Let's see if I get it. Okay, my code here. Good. All right, so x has to equal 5. Oh, no, x equal has to be 2. All right, and nothing is 2. Can we get to 2 somehow? Yes, we can. Can we get 11 minus 4? and 11 minus x, that'd get us down to 2. So let's try that first. So how about x equals x? Well, we could do some addition. Actually, let's do it that way. X minus z. Oop, sorry about that. Minus z, and that would get us it down to 1. And then we could do x. Hold on a second. And we want to get x to what? 2? Yeah, we'll get that one, no problem then. And then y should be 11. Okay, so we could do, oh, maybe what we should do first then is change y. Let's do that one first. So we can have y equals y minus 5, which is x at this moment. There we go. And then we can make x minus x, and then we can do x equals, oh, what's 5? What's y got to equal? Okay, what's z has to be 2. Okay, so we can just avoid using that one, or we can do it after. Yeah, and z can equal, we gotta get z to what value? 8. Okay, z can just be z plus z. All right, and then x, we got to print it. Actually, so let me show you what we got here so far. So we got 6 and 8 to work, but to get z to x to work, we can do x equals x plus x, and that would get us there as well. All right. Did we get it? Yes, we did. 2, 6, 8. Woohoo! So what we can see here, though, is I didn't want to actually change the value of x until the very end because I need it to be worth 2 originally. Okay, and then z can just add itself. All right, moving on. Okay, so wrapping up variables. This is not math class. Okay. All right, so do this. Make a prediction. What's going to happen here? Var num equals 0. Num equals num plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Let's find out. 3. Yes. So start at 0. It's like adding a score. You might start at 0, add 1 each time, and there we go. Okay. So let's put a council message in between each of these, though. You can see that you can get it to count upward. Message, message, message. Oops, sorry. Not message, just num. Display the value of num. So we'll see it count up, basically. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 0, 1, 2, 3. Right? Alright. Make a prediction. Doing good. Alright, going forward. Oh no! You shouldn't have saw that. You already saw the answer. Let me explain it if we need to. So you should be able to look at this, though, and find one of the answers here. Just do your best. It gives me an idea of what you guys know. Don't look at my answer. You probably already did. Okay. Alright, well that's it. Get through 27 and you should be all set. Have a working model of that. And there you go. Alright. Again, if you're in class, we're going to watch that video. If you're not, you'll do this on your own. Friday, I won't be here, so I'll just have a video posted running into lesson 5. Okay? Alright, see ya.